The Story and Things podcast is intended for mature audiences who don't mind major spoilers. If you're returning or if this is your first time listening, welcome, and I hope you enjoy.
Hi everyone, welcome to Story and Things. We are a storytelling podcast. I'm your host, Yahaira.
I'm your host, Chelly.
And what are we doing today, Chelly?
Well, this is our season finale for season 1 of our Story and Things podcast.
We did it. Congratulations.
We did it. We reached 25 episodes.
This is our 25th. And so we have decided that we are going to make a tier list for everything that we have talked about through the season. So we're going to go in order, though.
Yeah.
From, episode 1, episode 2.
Oh, we are? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you don't know what a tier list is, how would you describe it?
A tier list basically has 5 categories. You either rate something super, super high, which is an S, and then there's A, B, C, and D. So you're rating it based on just your like of it.
And if you've seen our episodes, you know that usually when we end an episode, we say, oh, we rate this a 3 out of 5, 2 out of 5, whatever. We didn't do it for every episode, but either way, this is how we feel about it now, in this moment.
Because we let it marinate.
Exactly. So it doesn't even matter what we rated it before. I mean, it should, but it doesn't. Because, rating is all about perspective. It really depends on how you feel in the moment. Yeah. So this is how we feel in the moment about these stories.
Why don't we start with our episode 1?
Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo.
Oh my gosh. Can I just say?
Go ahead, say it.
That was our first book that we posted, that we talked about, but not the first one we recorded.
Yes, we recorded Duke and I first because that was technically the start of our podcast, but then something went wrong. Our videos got corrupted. And
well, we were new to everything, too.
Yes, exactly. This whole process, we're still learning.
And I remember we struggled with audio a lot, too. And we still do struggle with it, but
not as bad as before.
I used to hit everything, and I still do.
Yeah. You hear those noises? Yeah,
that's me. But I feel like Shadow and Bone.
I'm really glad that we started with this one.
I am too.
Because even when we had our Spotify Wrapped, did you see that? It said, here's your first episode, and it was Shadow and Bone. And I was like, thank God it wasn't Duke and I.
Yeah, for real. I feel like Shadow and Bone more solidified to me that we were making a podcast. Yeah. And I also loved it. Yeah. I read all the
Yeah, you did.
trilogy.
She could not even wait. She literally was like, I'm going to read this whole Grishaverse. And you did.
I did. You know what?
Salty.
You know what? This is an S tier for me. Shadow and Bone is an S tier. And it will be for you, too.
It's not an S tier for me.
What?
Well, we should say what each ones are. We changed the names of them, though.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So S is superior. A is almost superior, but
missing love.
Just love Quinn,
B is basic.
Self-explanatory, honestly.
C is can't remember it.
It's like when you can barely remember the details.
Yeah, exactly. And D is don't want to remember it. I really wish it was just out of my mind.
I wish I could unread this book.
I feel like Shadow and Bone to me is a superior, but is there a middle ground we can reach?
I really loved Shadow and Bone.
Thank you.
I really, really did. My thing with Shadow and Bone, and I'm pretty sure I said this on the episode, it's been so long, but I only love it as much as I do now because of the Netflix show. I just feel like her descriptions, not coming for you, Leigh.
No, go ahead.
Love you, girl.
Because I feel like I'm going to agree with you.
I feel like some of her descriptions were just kind of lackluster.
Yeah.
I just feel like I couldn't really envision the world as well as I should have.
And you know what's funny, too? I feel like she's so good at writing characters talking to each other.
Yes.
I love
her
that.
dialogue was really
But then
good.
Sometimes something will happen and it'll be like, okay, now I gotta reread that because I have no idea. Remember we kept making fun of, like, I don't remember what it was, but the Darkling, like, patting Alina, but he was in the back of the horse, so he's like, they're there.
They're just patting her
she
in the
fell
back.
asleep.
Yeah.
No, but, like, on her forehead in front, so it was like...
Oh, yeah. It was like awkward, yeah.
But, okay, so what can we agree on then, if it's not an S tier?
I would say it's almost superior. Well, okay. looking at
I
our
don't
list,
think
I'm
it's
not.
basic.
I'm no, definitely not basic.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at our list, don't say which ones, but just looking at our list, do you feel like there's many superior ones on there?
No. There's 3.
Okay.
But if it's not superior, can we agree with almost superior, but missing a little bit of love?
Yes, and it's
Nice.
literally just some of those descriptions because I did really love this story too.
Yeah. No, I get you. I feel the same way.
I love this story.
So our second thing that we ever recorded
Was Duke and I by Julia Quinn.
Was it?
Yes, it was Duke and I.
Wow, Duke and I. Oh my gosh.
Duke and I.
Duke and
El Duque y yo.
Wow, it's crazy because I think we misspelled something. It does say Duke and Bye. I don't. Whoa, crazy.
Duke
Can
and Bye.
I say something now? And we've said it like almost every episode after Duke and I.
Get it off your chest.
I hate that book.
Same.
I hate it.
We don't
I don't
recommend.
remember what I rated it, but I feel like I was too kind.
You rated it like a 2, I think.
It's lower than that. It's lower than that. That book sucked.
It did. But it got worse every time we read it. Because we read it a couple times.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we did. Because we had to keep recording it, too. And I feel like our sanity was just not there anymore.
Not there. So I would say it's the lowest. I don't want to remember it.
I don't
If I
either.
could expunge this experience from my brain, I would.
Yeah. And, it's funny because it's not a C. I was like, maybe it'll be higher than don't remember it. But the thing is, I can remember it. I remember everything about it. And I don't want to. I want it out of my mind.
I don't want
Julia
to
Quinn, maybe write another book, maybe.
She has a lot of
She has a lot of Bridgerton books, but I mean...
No. Have you heard of, what is it, Script?
No.
Script?
She has
Scribed?
more?
I don't know what it's called. It's an app for audiobooks. Well, it has books, but it has audiobooks. It's kind of like Audible.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say it. I think it's Script.
Okay.
And Julia Quinn, she has a lot of books on there. And I'm pretty sure they're not all in the Bridgerton world. Hey, you don't know. Maybe you'll love them.
Okay, Julia, I'll give you a chance, but I did not like Duke and I at all. Sorry.
Yeah, no,
I can't.
same.
I can't back a character that sucks.
Yeah, Daphne. She sucks.
Okay.
Worst character, honestly.
That's ever been written. You even said that.
Yeah. Thank you. You remember.
Okay.
So
Our
sweet.
third was The Woman in the Window by
But we're doing it.
AJ Finn.
Yeah, but we're doing the Netflix adaptation because you didn't read the book.
No, you read it though.
I read the book, yeah.
You liked the book a lot better too.
The book is infinitely better than the movie.
It's funny because I enjoyed the movie.
Yeah, I know. I remember that you did.
But I don't think, you know what though? I wouldn't say I can't remember it. I feel like it was enjoyable for when I had it.
Uh-huh.
I don't think it's superior. It's just kind of a basic book or basic movie.
I agree.
Agree?
I think it's basic. Yeah.
Okay, where is it? Woman in the window. Here it is. Woman in the window. She's basic. In the window.
To the wall.
To the wall.
What's afterwards?
To all the boys.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So we're doing all of the movies.
Put together.
Not the books, the movies.
Yes.
I really loved these movies. They were so good. They really ignited my love for romance.
And Noah Centineo. Remember? We were kind of like backing Noah Centineo. It's kind of weird because it doesn't seem like you're backing him right now. But
What do you mean?
we were like backing him, but people don't like him.
I love him.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you
too.
mean the actor?
The actor.
Oh, because you keep forgetting his name's Peter Kavinsky.
Yeah, it's Peter Kavinsky, but
I don't mind him. I think he's just one of those like cringy. Oh my god, no offense, like cringy famous guys.
No, he is
Young famous guys.
He is. He feels like the new face of Netflix movies now. Like,
Yes.
he's just going to be in a bunch of them until he gets older.
Although he's been kind of on a pause for a bit.
He has been.
He's on a break.
I hope you get a gig
Please.
soon, Noah. But what do you think? To all the boys.
I don't think it's basic.
No.
I think it's more than basic. But I wouldn't say it's superior.
I wouldn't say it's almost superior either.
You wouldn't?
I don't think I would. Because I did
Really?
not like the second movie.
But it was still a cute story.
It was, you know what? We're going to put it on almost superior for now.
Okay. You want to come back to it?
We might have to rearrange a little while we're doing this.
Okay.
So,
that's fine.
Okay, I'm okay with putting it here, but I do believe maybe if there was something between basic and almost superior.
You think it'd be there?
Yeah.
It's almost like the midway. The 0.5.
Yes, it is. So after To All the Boys, we did Luca.
Oh, Luca.
Luca was fun.
Luca was a good one.
Yeah. I like watching that with you. We watched it together.
We did watch it together. And then we saw Ciao Alberto. Ciao Alberto?
Ciao Alberto. Yeah, I watched that a few days ago.
Yeah, I saw it on Christmas.
Oh my gosh, that was so good.
Was so
It
cute.
made me teary-eyed.
I don't think I cried. But I was with my family, so.
You were trying to be strong for them.
I was like, keep it together.
Strong
bitch.
for your brother.
I know. I was like, I won't cry.
It was good. You wanna know something?
What?
I was so into this movie. Like, completely into it. All my TikToks were about Luca.
Really?
My Twitter was all about Luca.
That's cute.
Maybe a month passed. It's not like I'm watching it over and over again. Because there are some movies that I can watch on repeat and not get tired of. Luca, I would probably watch it, but I don't think I would sit there and be like completely engrossed in it the whole time anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen it again.
It feels a little basic.
You think so?
Yeah.
I kind of agree, but then I'm like, damn, but we were like crying together. That's like a moment.
It was a moment.
But then again, Kissing Booth made us cry, so.
And that one's not going to be above basic. Let's be real.
Okay, let's put Luca on basic then.
Sorry, Luca. It is really good, by the way.
Yeah, it's really good, but I would agree that, I mean, I haven't gone back to it.
Because there are some movies that I watch. This is such a bad example. I watch The Incredibles a lot as like a background movie, but it's like a movie that I know I'll like and I can get engrossed in if I watch it.
Yeah.
Luca doesn't feel like that to me.
I get that.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay. Our next one is Banana Fish.
That's superior.
That's superior?
That's my superior.
Wow, you know what's funny? You really like Inuyasha.
I love Inuyasha.
You love Death
you.
Note.
Thank you.
Oh, do you have any other anime?
Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon.
Thank you.
But you don't really watch that much anime.
I don't. Not really. I want to. I really, really want to. But there's like, it's hard for me to start an anime.
Yeah.
But once I get in, I get in.
But like, how did you feel when I recommended an anime for our show?
I was surprised. Because I didn't know you liked anime.
That's so funny.
You literally would always hate on people who watched anime in high school.
Wait, don't call me out.
You
don't call
literally
me out.
did.
Okay, let me explain myself. It's not that I hated on people who liked it. It's that I hated anime.
That doesn't
But
make
the
it
thing
any
is,
better.
because I liked watching anime, but there are some tropes that happen in anime. Like, for example, like perverted guys.
Oh, yeah. I get that.
I hate that. And it
Same.
sucks because the shows that I like still have that. And it's like, you can be so good without that. You know, now there's so many shows that are like omitting that and stuff. But still, it's like, there's so many.
It's almost like ingrained in it.
Yeah.
It's hard.
And even like old timey shows. So for example, like Cardcaptor Sakura, you might not know about it.
I don't know.
But it was really big when we were little kids. But apparently, like, it's not even. People are going to hate on me because people really like this anime. But there's like a character who falls in love with a child and then they get married later. Yeah. And it's
That's
kind of like,
gross.
and it's like, how does that go unnoticed, you know?
That's gross.
So that's why
But I mean-
sometimes
Yes.
I get grossed out.
I get it. I get 100% what you're saying. But I feel like there's a lot of times when that happens, though. Even with Pretty Little Liars.
Yes,
when
you're right.
When Arya had a thing with her teacher, she was literally 16.
She was.
And no one even talked about it.
I feel like I've changed a lot since high school with my views on anime, though.
No, yeah. I mean, yeah.
I'm a lot more willing to watch anime now.
Yeah.
And I have like my favorite animes that I watch and that I've been watching since I was a kid.
Yeah.
So I guess I kind of disagree with some of the tropes that people still put in it, but it feels like it's getting a lot better now.
Which is good. That's good.
S tier.
I think I still constantly think about Banana Fish
I would watch it again too. I wish I could experience it again.
for the first time.
Yeah.
Same.
I'm so glad you liked it too.
Loved that
When were
anime.
when were you hooked?
Oh, pretty soon. Like as soon as like I think second episode.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember how the first episode. Oh no, was it the first episode when it ended when they like came into the bar?
Yes.
That when the bar scene happened, I was like, I love Ash. I love this man.
I love that you like Ash. That makes me so happy that you liked it.
I love him so
I
much.
really wanted you to like Banana Fish.
But wasn't that your first time watching it too?
Yeah, but I knew I was going to like it because
Oh.
I knew what it was about. Someone in high school not high school, someone in college. So when we had filmed it,
Uh-huh.
probably 3 years before that, was
Uh-huh.
watching Banana Fish as it was coming out, and she would tell me about the episodes.
Yeah.
So I knew that it had something to do with crime and stuff, and I knew it didn't have a happy ending.
Mm-hmm.
But like, it was just so like, when I heard about it, because when I would hang out with her, that was the same time we were living together.
Yeah.
I wish I would have told you sooner, because I knew you would have liked it. I just never brought it up.
Yeah. Damn. I can't imagine myself in that time watching it though.
Really?
I watched it at a perfect time.
I think you did too.
You know, the stars aligned for me.
Okay, but our next thing is the Twilight franchise. All
Okay.
of them.
All
Movies
of them.
and books.
Okay.
Because we've done both.
Okay, and I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone has already seen Twilight. If you haven't, human girl falls in love with a vampire.
Yes.
It's all this drama because she also has a thing for her shapeshifter friend who turns into a werewolf. But then eventually she turns into a vampire, and then she has a baby, and it turns into this whole drama thing. I'm telling the whole story.
My sister's gonna love you for calling him a shapeshifter.
Oh my god, thank you, Melly.
She hates when people call him a werewolf.
Really?
Yeah, because he's a shapeshifter who turns into a wolf.
Thank you.
Wow. I'll tell her to watch this one for you.
just for that.
I
would say Twilight is very polarizing. You know, I think for when it came out,
Okay.
it was a hit, obviously.
It was.
It was a whole phenomenon. I feel like even if you hate Twilight,
Okay.
it still is a catalyst for the romance genre.
It is. I would agree.
Which is why I feel like it should not be lower than basic.
But I feel like it should be basic at the same time. Because the thing about Twilight is I feel like it did start a lot for romance.
Mm-hmm.
But there's so many other romances that are better. I don't know. I just feel like I don't see Twilight higher than basic either.
But is it basic, though?
It is kind of basic.
Would you call it basic?
I would. And I'm saying it right now with my words.
I don't think Twilight is basic, though.
Okay, let's agree that Twilight is not superior.
It's not superior.
No.
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 I would say that if there was like a midpoint between basic and almost superior, it would be there. Because we're older now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like Twilight should just be basic.
For right now. So you're agreeing that Shadow and Bone and To All the Boys is higher than Twilight?
I guess I am.
We can move this around later. And you're agreeing that Luca is on the same.
It's kind of weird.
It's hard.
It's weird seeing them all together.
Yeah.
I guess I am for right now. We can rearrange when we're done. But I would say it's basic.
Can I tell a story that I don't know if I told when we did Twilight?
Yeah, go ahead.
When I was in high school, I used to go to the library a lot with my friends.
Mm-hmm.
It was when I was a freshman. And, actually, it was the summer in between becoming a freshman before high school. And they were having this event at the library because you know how our library has like a lot of rooms that are just like study rooms.
Mm-hmm.
So in one of the bigger study rooms, it was like a conference room. They decided to have a showing of the first movie, Twilight, because it was so big. That was when everyone was saying Team Jacob and Team Edward.
Team Edward.
Yeah. So we went to the showing. It was me and my friends. It was like 4 of us.
Mm-hmm.
And they tried so hard. They like decorated the room. So it was like vampires and trees and werewolves, like clip art. And they posted it on the board or on the walls. And they had a huge screen for us to watch Twilight. And everyone was sitting on the floor eating Rice Krispies and brownies.
Cute.
Yeah. And they had 2 things. They had a bowl with a hand that was put in a glove, water, and turned into ice. So it was just an ice hand.
I feel like you did tell this story.
And it said on the thing, hold this in order to know what it's like to hold Edward's
And
hand.
you held it, didn't you?
And I dared my friend to eat the finger.
Ew! Did she?
Yeah, she like broke off the pinky and ate it. I was in high school. I was dumb. So she ate it, first
Ew.
of all. Second of all, while we were watching the movie, my friends did ask, like, what team are you guys in? And we were all saying, like, Team Jacob, Team Edward, and me being like, how old are you in freshman year? 13? 14?
14.
I said that I was Team Charlie, and everyone laughed at me.
You've always liked dads, I guess.
I guess I have. I'm still Team Charlie. Have you seen that TikTok where it's like Charlie going to Bella's wedding, trying not to judge everyone who's dating their brothers and sisters?
No.
It's like all the Colins are dating each other, so he's like,
that's kind of weird.
Okay, so
I love that you're Team Charlie, though.
Thank you. What team are you? What team were you? Team Jacob or Team Edward?
I don't like Jacob. I've never liked Jacob.
So our next book. Oh my god.
You like Jacob?
I was Team Jacob. I am Team Jacob. I will always be.
Are we
Team
gonna
Jacob.
break up after this?
No, but you know what? Okay, wait. Can I tell you something?
With Renegade, okay?
Can I tell you something? I'm Team Jacob as him as a person. Not for him to be with Bella romantically, but just he was a better character than Edward.
I disagree. But this is not a Twilight episode, so.
I just can't believe you disagree. Maybe it should go and can't remember it. Okay, our next one is Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo.
I feel similarly to the way that I feel about Shadow and Bone, where I really feel like it's missing descriptors on the setting because it took us a couple of tries.
It did. It took me a long time to get
It took you
into
longer than me,
Yeah.
but she was taking notes.
Because I wasn't retaining anything.
Yeah, it was hard.
You remember that?
I do remember that. Your audio message was really funny.
I couldn't retain it.
I would say it's almost superior, but it's missing a little love.
You know what's funny? I will put it in almost superior. But I don't know if it's biased. It's probably biased.
It is biased.
I really like Shadow and Bone. If this were broken into other tiers, Shadow and Bone would be superior.
Would it be above Six of Crows?
For me.
Wow.
But I love Six of Crows too. And I haven't read Crooked Kingdom, which is the second book for Six of Crows. So maybe I'd like it more. I don't know.
Maybe. Stay tuned to find out.
Oh, the next one is Shatter Me.
So I do really love this book.
You read all of them, didn't you?
Yeah, so this was kind of like my Shadow and Bone because you read the whole Grishaverse and I read all of the Shatter Me books.
Oh my gosh. I'm so glad you read them. Wait, so you read the ending? Like it's over already?
It's over.
And it was supposed to get a Hulu series.
I know. And I'm pretty sure they canceled it. I don't know if maybe something else will pick it up. I hope so.
I hope they do too, because it was really good.
Yeah. And
Where
Niles really liked it.
Niles loved it. Remember Niles?
You remember Niles? That was
it was funny.
The first 3 episodes.
It was funny because the reason Niles stopped filming with us was because she is not from the same state that we're from. So for the summer, she went home to her parents because I take care of her legally. I'm her legal guardian. She stays with me for school over here. And then during the summer, she goes back to visit her parents. And she did that. And she was kind of like, oh, you guys are going to film without me. And we're like, it's okay. When you come back, you can join us again. It's not like, you leave for a while and then we're going to drop you.
And then we kind of did.
But the thing is, too, she's also in high school. And now that they're not on Zoom, she's like in clubs. She's in like extracurriculars. She's actually this weekend, she's going to be in a competition because she's a dance soloist.
Oh, cute.
So, yeah.
Oh, I'm so proud of her.
It's funny
she's
because,
so cute.
You know the song Heather by Conan Gray?
Yeah.
I wish I was Heather. She's Heather in the song.
That's cute.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, you are Heather. You are Heather.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
she's doing great things, okay?
She's doing good.
Nobody cry.
Don't worry. She's still, she has to talk to me.
By
And you
force.
saw
Legally.
Oh, no, she dropped something off for you.
Kind of, but I didn't see her.
But you felt her.
I felt her presence. But anyway, so I feel like Shatter Me, I'm biased. I would say it's superior. But I would understand if you disagree.
I think I'm going to put it in almost superior just because I'm not as well versed in it.
But you don't have to be, though. I'm not well versed in Shadow and Bone either.
I don't think it's up because Banana Fish I would rewatch. I would not reread Shatter Me.
You don't like the writing?
I love the writing. I think it's good. I like the whole crossed out thing too. I thought that was pretty cool.
Her diary entries.
Yeah, but I'm not like super into it. I'm as into it probably if I've read all of them as I would be with Shadow and Bone. So I think almost superior for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Although for me, it would be superior.
Well, I mean, I thought Shadow and Bone was superior, but we got to agree.
But like, you also agree that the writing was like, missing a little love.
It was, but we're just gonna, we're
just gonna keep going. We've been fighting every episode. We're done.
After by Anna Todd.
Oh, the best
Harry Styles fan fiction.
The best fanfic I've read.
Anna Todd.
She really did that,
She really did that. The only thing that I'm kind of iffy about with her is the fact that she doesn't see the relationship she wrote as toxic.
Maybe she likes a little toxic,
Okay.
A Britney Spears stan.
I'm not. Like, this relationship was so bad. Tessa was such a bad main character.
Yeah, and Harden was a horrible love interest.
Yeah, he was not good to her at all.
Yeah, because she was always, like, walking on eggshells with him.
Mm-hmm. I hated that.
I would say I wish that I could forget this. So, all the way at the end, don't want to remember it.
Yeah, don't want to remember it. I do remember a lot of parts of it.
I do
Wish
too.
I didn't.
Wish I didn't as well.
You want to know something? Our next one is Kissing Booth, the trilogy.
Oh my god. Best trilogy ever.
I just want to say, I can't even say anything about it because I can't remember it.
Yeah, fair.
What about you? I remember bits and pieces.
Yeah.
I would say much to me.
I would agree. I feel like it should be and can't remember it. I feel like it had heart, and that's what matters.
A lot of people didn't like it because she was a girl who believed the I can fix you.
Oh.
But look at me.
But there's a lot of girls who are like that. Oh, the pick-me girl?
Yeah. Yeah, but it's just, that's what she was, and she did fix him, which kind of makes me angry. He had because remember, she also told him to never fight. Elle, that was her name. Mm-hmm. She told him to never fight again, and he was down. And it's you've had such a troubled life, which I don't even know why he had a troubled life. He had a good family.
He just did, He's seen some things.
What did he see?
He's seen some things, so...
And I'm not saying you can't have a troubled life if you have a good family, because you don't know,
That's exactly what you said.
No, I'm not trying to... Okay, let me reword it. Sometimes people's mental states can be different, but he didn't have a different mental state. Mm-hmm. He was completely okay. He was just mean.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like just... Can't remember it. It's just your basic cringy story of two people in high school.
Mm-hmm. What about Squid Game, Netflix series?
Oh my god.
Wow, what a good watch.
Such a good show. After watching it the first time, I could not stop thinking about it. I want to say for a month.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, and plus, it was everywhere.
Oh my gosh. It makes me so sad. I love that ending, by the way.
I know you do.
Do you love that ending? I don't know. You didn't really add to after what I said.
I did like the ending. My thing with Netflix shows, when I watched it, it wasn't popping off yet.
Okay.
My thing with Netflix shows is that they always cancel after the first season. Now, if they don't have a good closing ending, I get nervous because I'm damn, if they cancel this, I'm gonna be so sad.
But it had such a good following, so
yeah,
I don't think they're gonna cancel it.
Yeah, so I would say it's superior.
Really?
I love this show.
I'll let you have this one.
Thank you.
The thing is, I also think it's really good, but I think it would be between superior and almost superior. But I'll give you this one. Just remember that I gave you this one. Just in case something else comes along. I'm not saying anything, but
Oh, you're talking about Punk 57, aren't you?
oh my god. Funny. Oh, actually, no, not yet. Not yet. Don't get ahead of yourself.
Sorry. I'm just so excited.
Red, white, and royal blue.
Oh, this was a good one.
You want to know something? My view of it has changed. I loved it when we read it.
Yeah.
My view has changed ever since I found out it was a role playing.
Like, negatively?
Kinda.
Why? How does it make you feel? Explain it to me.
Okay, let me look it up just to make sure I'm not making this shit up. Because the person who told me was our friend, Melissa. Red, white, and royal blue. Social network. Am I wrong? Because I looked it up. Fan lore. I'm not sure. I keep saying social network. Melissa, you might have to fact check because
she's here.
Yeah. People were really angry with it because it reads like a fan fiction.
Aww.
I don't think that was bad though.
I don't think it.
I love the writing style was really good.
Yeah, I liked it too.
I feel
I really enjoyed it when I listened to it.
Yeah. Now that I don't know if that social network thing is true, I'm not gonna spread lies out in the internet. Sorry, Melissa.
I don't know if this is fake news or not.
But I will say that reading it was really enjoyable. Mm-hmm. I liked all the characters. I feel like today people have a little bit of trouble reading things that are modern. Because it even throws me off sometimes when characters talk about texting and I'm like...
Yeah. Same.
Oh.
Same. Because I think people really love fantasy.
Yeah.
So when things are modernized, it just throws us off.
I remember I read a book called Radio Silence.
Oh, yeah. You let me borrow it.
Yeah, that one. I read that one. And it has a lot to do with like someone being like YouTube famous. So they'll talk about their numbers and their comments. And it threw me off because I was like, it's weird to read a book about this. Yeah. You know? Mm-hmm. That makes sense. I think I do like it a lot. Don't get me wrong. But I think red, white is basic. I think so.
Basic?
I think so.
You would put it in the Twilight category?
Oh, you're right. Oh, this is hard. But we have so many in Almost Superior.
Okay, but Twilight, you can't tell me you can't remember it.
No, you're right. I just feel like it would be here, but it would probably be like, okay, hear me out. Twilight would be second, Luca third, and red, white, and royal blue last.
As in like
well maybe it would be like like basic, but the ones that are closer to the beginning.
The most basic.
The ones that are farther are more basic.
Oh.
You get what I mean?
So Luca is more basic?
I don't want to make Luca more. Okay. Maybe help me out. Maybe okay.
Let's just rearrange at the end.
Okay.
So
basic?
Yeah, let's just say basic.
Oh, your favorite book is coming up. Punk 57, written by Penelope Douglas.
Penny D, our girl. So Punk 57 was kind of a wild ride, right?
I loved filming that with you.
It was really fun.
Yeah, it was really fun.
And fun fact, it's currently our most viewed.
Oh, our most viewed video. Uh-huh. Crazy.
I did not expect that.
It was funny because sometimes when we finish filming, we go like, oh, that was a good one.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes when we have a really good episode, we did not do that after.
We were kind of like, should we do that again?
I know. We were like... But we were kind of down because we kept making like
jokes,
music references.
Actually, I did really enjoy filming that one, to be honest.
It was fun, but not a fun read.
Not a fun read. If you haven't read it, it's basically just, you know, a story about pen pals. Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
Pen pals. And they hadn't met each other, and then they kind of meet each other in high school, but she doesn't know it's him. He knows it's her, but he's like bullying her. Turns into this childhood friends to enemies to lovers. It's kind of confusing, but... And yes, it's like pretty much just porn.
It is. I don't know.
I feel like I can't really remember it.
You want to know something, though? I don't want to remember it. Even if I know one thing about it, I don't want to.
Really?
At all.
Currently not judging you.
It just did not feel like a good read. And if you liked it, I mean, I would love to hear why you liked it.
Yeah,
but
what spoke to you?
I like the music aspect of it. I love when books have playlists, by the way.
Oh, we talked about this already.
Gosh, I love that. It's so good.
Yeah, totally. Anyway,
Okay, whatever.
Don't want to remember. I agree. Next.
Midnight Library by Matt Haig.
So Midnight Library is a philosophical book.
Yes.
And it has to do with Nora Seed, and she unfortunately takes her own life. And in the midst of purgatory, she's in a library, and she's going through all of these other possibilities of what could have been in her life had she made a different decision. It just kind of just makes you realize that life is what you make it.
And let's make it right. Hannah Montana 1.
I'm sorry. Yeah. I can't say that stupid line without thinking about Hannah Montana. What you make it.
So let's
life
make it
is
right.
more than what you think.
Ooh. Whoa. Okay.
I would say...
Can I say something first?
Yes, go ahead.
I was very surprised that you did not like this as much as I thought you would.
Yeah. I mean, I really like philosophical books, but it just, I don't know. It made me sad.
Did you not want it? Oh, well, because I do remember talking about it when you said you would have preferred that her going to the Midnight Library did not have to do with her committing.
No, I said I would have preferred... Oh my God. Wait, there's... I would have preferred if it just existed to exist and not trying to give it meaning.
Oh, yes.
I don't like it when they try to give something meaning and it doesn't hit. Because I don't know. I don't even really understand what they were trying to do with that other character.
I don't know if this connects, but I had a creative writing teacher in college who once told me that when you're writing, you shouldn't your form of writing shouldn't be like you're creating something. Like you can't be the
god.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Basically.
But sometimes you kind of are.
And you can be if that's the type of writing that you're going for.
Mm-hmm.
But he really hated when I don't remember how he worded it, but if you said they were sad. It was like, well, who are you to say that they were sad? I don't know. Should we hit him up?
So I understand what you're saying. So instead of saying they were sad, you show it in what they're doing.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I think that's good advice.
I don't know if that connects. I just remember him saying that. So when you told me that you didn't want it to give it meaning, he was also very against that. He would rather be so like, just let it exist also. Mm-hmm. Like don't try to make a whole other complicated thing that you're going to have to delve into later.
Yeah.
Which she kind of did. She talked about it in the forums that other people experienced it, which was whatever their childhood safe space was.
Yeah, exactly. So
I really like this book a lot. I recommended it to my coworkers.
Yeah, I mean, I would recommend it too, but I feel like it's missing some love.
Yeah, I don't think it's superior. So here she goes. We have a lot. Oh!
You see how that it just kind of slipped into superior.
That was weird. I could just put it there and not tell you.
I would see it.
You, season 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, so we're doing it as a whole.
So You is about our character, Joe Goldberg, who has infatuation with women sometimes, and he will obsess over them and revolve his whole world around them until he gets the girl. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, he's also a killer. So he'll kill anyone who's in his way from meeting the end, which is having a relationship with them. Mm-hmm. Season 1, killed the girl. You know, she just didn't get it. She didn't get it. Yeah, she didn't get why he was doing it. And he was a little bummed, but he was like, you know what? Just not meant to be. Mm-hmm. Second one, he does get the girl, but oops, she's also a killer. So did you really get it? Third one, he married the girl in season 2, but not feeling it anymore. So trying to get out of it, eventually ends up killing that girl and chasing his other obsession. I hated season 1 and 2.
I loved season 1 and 2.
That's so funny.
So Chelly and I pretty much flipped. I really loved season 1 and season 2. You hated season 1 and season 2. I hated season 3, and you loved season 3.
It's weird because I really didn't like. It just felt like a show that I wouldn't have watched if someone else didn't push me to watch it.
I didn't push you.
I forced you. No, it was not my type of show, but I guess I like season 3 because it kind of just, it was like ridiculous. I guess that's why I liked it. It got a little silly to the point where it was like, oh my gosh, they're just two killers.
Just goofy.
Just two killers in their goofy mood. But I don't know. I just feel like I like season 3. I like the fact that he's around a killer who he will call a killer, but won't use it to like see that he's also the same as her. Because he always tries to rationalize himself, but never rationalizes her. So it's kind of nice for him to see what he is through her.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he never learns. I wish that she would have won.
I know. I'm sad that she didn't.
Yeah. But, oh well.
It is what it is, you know? So what would you rate it? As a whole?
Basic. It's basic.
I agree.
I don't think I would want... I remember it. I don't think I'd want to forget it, but it's basic. Okay, our next one is Lore by Alexandra Bracken.
Can't remember it.
I don't want to remember it. No, you know what? I enjoyed reading it.
Did you?
Yeah, but then it started getting too long.
So what is Lore about in a gist? In the shortest gist that you can make.
So because of a punishment that Zeus is doing to his beautiful sons and daughters, the Greek gods and goddesses, they are taking part of a killing game called Aegon. And basically anyone who is part of this world takes part in Aegon. And if you kill a Greek god and goddess while they're mortal, you become a Greek god and goddess.
You take on their role.
Their role. But you have to beat them during Aegon, which is a 7-day fight. And our main character, Lore, our main character, Lore, does not want to be the winner of Aegon because she doesn't want power. She doesn't want to live forever. She doesn't want to take part in a killing game. So you know what? She prays to Zeus, the kind man.
Kind man that he is.
And he listens and makes her a human so she can be with the love of her life, who also was in Aegon. But whatever.
Details.
This book was, you know what? I would have still liked it too if it weren't for that fucking last page.
You think that the ending really solidified how you felt about it overall?
I will say that I did not like it throughout because of how long it was. But I think I would have forgiven it if that ending didn't exist. Because when I got to that last page, I was so angry.
You wanted to throw the book?
It just happened so quickly.
Yeah, I agree.
And the thing is, Zeus was never introduced. So who am I to say that he's a nice guy?
Yeah, he's probably not.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. You know Metis, the Titan lady?
No.
So in Greek mythology, there's this lady named Metis. I'm probably not saying her name right. That was Zeus's first wife before Hera. Zeus was so freaking bitter with Metis at the very end that he turned her into a fucking fly and ate her. You're telling me this is the guy who forgave a bunch of strangers? This guy?
This guy? No.
Ate her.
Ate her like a Tic Tac. He's so rude.
This is not. No.
You know what? I just feel, I agree. The ending was horrible. I hated it. It didn't feel like it was a worth it read. But a lot of this story just felt like almost like filler. Like it did. I just didn't think that a lot of this book really mattered to the bigger story. So I would say I can't really remember it because I can't remember the bigger details.
No, I can't. I do remember the little things I liked and hated, but that's kind of it.
All right, Evelyn Hugo's next.
Evie.
I wrote Evie.
Superior.
Evie.
Superior. Superior.
Is she?
Oh, that's crazy. Wait, hold on. Let me look at Superior.
I'm just kidding.
That's weird. Squid Game's up there.
Is that a threat? No, I do agree. I really loved this book.
I wish...
It's pretty much she's an old Hollywood actress. It's fiction. And we just go through her life, and she's had 7 husbands. But you know what? Those husbands don't even matter because it's the wife that matters.
It's the wife that no one knew that she had that matters. And I just think it's a really nice book because it's written in the perspective of her giving her autobiography to a journalist before she dies. And it's so nice to kind of just see how her life played out.
Yeah.
It's bittersweet.
It's sad.
It's bittersweet, but it's nice to experience this book.
Yeah, I really loved it.
Superior.
Made me cry like 3 times.
Superior.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
I just keep repeating it because I love this book the most out of everything we've read. But I guess we can get into that after our last one.
Okay.
Which is Spanish Love Deception. That was a fun film.
Such a good one. Yeah, I really loved filming this one with you.
It's funny because we have a format that we try to follow, which is summarize the book, likes, dislikes, and then what would you change? We did not follow that at all.
We never say what we change.
No, we don't. And then we summarized it, but then we just started talking about our favorite quotes. And then every time we read one, we were like, that's cute. You know what's crazy though? I don't think a lot of people really love this book.
Oh my God.
As much as you and I do. And I don't know how much you like it.
I love this book.
Do you think the reason we like it is out of familiarity too? Because it really felt like a telenovela.
I think so. I think that makes sense.
You think? Because I was thinking about it too. I grew up with stories like this.
Same, me too.
And you know, I love me telenovelas. I know you've been rewatching Rebelde, right?
Yeah, parts of it.
Parts of it. I've been rewatching La Fea.
When aren't you? When aren't you? You're like my mom.
Love that for us.
My mom is always rewatching that one, which if you don't know what that means, it's Ugly Betty in Spanish.
It's so good. It's so good. But the thing is, I know that these types of books are cringy. And these types of telenovelas are cringy. But I like that it's cringy.
Because it's familiar.
Yeah.
Because, Kissing Booth is also cringy.
But it's not a telenovela. Yeah. You know, because
I can't relate to Elle.
No, but I can relate to...
Lena.
Yeah. I just think it's a really good read. And I recommend it.
And it was like a nice, spice level.
You want to know? Yeah, because... Thank you. I love the spice in it. Mm-hmm. It didn't make me feel awkward like Punk 57 Spice. Because Punk 57 Spice was borderline creepy.
Yeah, exactly. Because he broke in?
And watched her.
It's like, what is happening?
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I hated that.
You know what? I feel like that would be hot if they were older.
Yeah. No, maybe that's what made me uncomfortable.
I think what bothered me about Punk 57 was that they were in high school. That's just weird to me.
Spanish Love Deception, they're adults.
They have jobs.
Yeah. And they were both very... I don't remember there was, of course there was, because I would have remembered if there wasn't. I don't remember there being so much consent in Punk 57, at least spoken outwards, because they even
I don't think so.
They even have sex at a library when they're trying to run away.
See, that would be fun if they were older.
Aaron Blackford would never put Lena in that type of situation.
Maybe.
Unless she was down.
They were outside of the wedding hall.
No, but even he was like, I gotta stop.
Because if
can't control this animal inside of me.
Yeah. I love that we both love this story, though.
I love it. It is the familiarity. Thank you. That was bothering me so much why I liked it, and I couldn't explain it. Yeah. You want to know something? I would put it in superior, but I know it's not a superior romance or anything. There must be something out there, but just personally.
This is me. This is my story.
I have reread parts of this book.
Same. Me too.
I go back every once in a while and read it.
Because it's so cute.
It's so cute.
Aaron is such a cute, love interest.
He is. You know what the part I always reread?
Which part?
I reread the part where they're at that little apartment thing that they're staying at over in her family's country. I can't remember where they were from. Spain?
Yes.
Some part.
Somewhere in Spain.
I reread the part where she goes to the bathroom and when she comes back, one of her family members is like, "Oh, Aaron's been just like looking like a lost
love
puppy."
that part.
That's the part I always reread.
It's almost like he's just like waiting for you to show up.
Yeah, it's cute.
It's really
so cute.
This feels like it's our favorite story because we've talked about it for like 10 minutes. 15 minutes maybe.
Are you superior?
Yeah. It's a superior for me. Even though we can both agree that it's not
I'm so
like...
sorry. I like held it wrong. I'm sorry. It's not. I don't want to remember it. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Whew.
Whoa.
Got out of the hard one.
Your MacBook was like, maybe not.
I'm going to stop recording, but...
Aren't we gonna rearrange?
Oh, we are going to rearrange.
Okay, so in our superior column... Or should we go to the top?
Bottom.
Okay, so in our don't want to remember it is Duke and I by Julia Quinn, After by Anna Todd, Punk 57
by Penelope Douglas.
Exactly. So would you say that's the order though? Like, do you want to forget Duke and I the most?
Let's not worry about the order for the bottom ones because I don't want to remember any of these at all.
Just period.
Yeah.
Okay. So the one above that is Can't Remember It. So that's the Kissing Booth trilogy and Lore.
If there was an in-between for Can't Remember and Don't Want to Remember, Lore would go there.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I feel like Kissing Booth, I did enjoy it while I was watching it, but...
Same. It was a good watch.
Can't really remember much.
So in our basic column is The Woman in the Window, Red, White, and Royal Blue, Luca, Twilight, and You.
I
don't think Twilight deserves to be basic, but like whatever.
Can I tell you? I think that Red, White, and Women in the Window are very basic books. I think that's a good spot for them.
Okay, I agree.
Those two can stay there.
I can agree with you.
Okay. You? Basic?
Basic.
Okay, I'm going to move this over just because we're talking about them. Luca.
I don't feel like Luca's basic.
Now seeing it in this list, you're right. Because I would not, like Luca and You,
like a low.
I wouldn't set them in the same spot. I'm going to move it up for now because I know it's going to be up, but we'll figure it out.
Okay, we'll figure it out.
Twilight.
I guess it can be basic.
You're okay with it?
It doesn't feel right, but all right.
You're okay? Like you can keep it there and you won't lose sleep?
I mean, I'll lose sleep either way.
Okay.
Because I get it, because it is, it was good at the time.
Mm.
And now
I feel like we've
grown.
I feel like this is a good middle ground for both of us, though. Because I wanted basic and you wanted higher. Because would you put it at superior?
No.
I would agree, though. If there was an in-between almost superior and basic, it would go there.
Yes, I agree.
So maybe if it makes you feel better, we can...
Oh my God, thank you.
Less basic. We'll move it to the front. So in our almost superior, but missing a little bit of love, Shadow and Bone, To All the Boys I Loved Before, Six of Crows, Shatter Me, Midnight Library, and Luca. Mm-hmm. So now we should start ordering these. So closest to the orange, almost superior, are the ones that we like the most.
Yeah.
Farther away are the ones we like the least.
Okay, so now we have to rearrange the almost superior but missing a little love section because, it's important for everyone and us included to know what is the order.
Yeah.
So your favorite is different from my favorite. Your favorite is Shadow and Bone.
Okay, well...
My favorite is Shadow Me.
Why don't we move the ones that are our least favorite? Oh, wow, this is kind of hard. Okay. To All the Boys and Luca, I don't think are going to make the top 4.
No.
What's better, To All the Boys or Luca? I like Luca more.
I agree.
Yes?
I like Luca more, yeah.
I just think Luca's a very good, feel-good movie.
Yeah, but
And I mean, To All the Boys, I do not like the second movie.
Okay, we get it.
I'm sorry.
We get it.
I just thought I should say it again.
You're like, I just wanted to remind you.
Okay, let's move up. What's better, Six of Crows or Midnight Library?
Six of Crows.
Yeah, I agree. Six of Crows was a good read. What's better, Shatter Me or Shadow and Bone? Shadow and Bone, of course. No, we have to agree.
Shatter Me, of course.
I just think that I know I do like her writing. I do want to say that. But I feel like Shadow and Bone is written in a way where I like that. Like, the character interactions mean a lot more to me than it did in Shatter Me, if we're only thinking of the first book. Because you know all the other books, and I know all the other books. So we both feel very strongly about
right.
each.
Although you did say that you really loved the dialogue in Shatter Me.
I did love the dialogue a lot. But I really like Shadow and Bone.
But I really like Shatter Me. We're not going to agree on this because we have, like, you know, a bias.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let's put it in alphabetical order. Okay, Shadow and Bone is still first.
Okay, fine.
Okay, but I agree with those two up there. They were very good reads. Very enjoyable to film, too.
Yeah, they were fun.
Superior.
Ooh, that one's hard.
I mean, this is our season finale.
This is the season finale.
Let's start with what's going to go at the end first.
Ooh. Out of these 4, I would say Evelyn, only because I don't really want to read it again because it made me really sad.
You know what? You switched me. I'm a switcher. You switched me. I was not going to say Evelyn, but I completely agree with you. I would not read that again. However, I would rewatch Banana Fish and Squid Game.
Yeah.
Some part of me hopes that Evelyn Hugo gets a movie or a show.
Oh, me too. That'd be so good.
And like each episode can be a different husband. That would be pretty cool.
T, Ernie, your favorite.
Oh my gosh. What comes third?
I feel like Spanish Love Deception should stay there. Unless you look like you disagree.
I really like Spanish Love Deception.
I do too. It's so good.
But
between Banana Fish and Squid Game, damn, oh my god, it's really hard.
I feel like I would rewatch. Oh, that is hard. Okay, can I tell you something though? I don't think Spanish Love Deception deserves to be there.
Oh my god, T.
I think Spanish Love Deception deserves to be higher, but I'm okay if it's not number 1.
Oh, I thought you meant in that superior line.
No, of course it is superior.
I thought you meant in the superior line.
You know what's kind of funny?
I thought you were saying, like, looking at it now, it doesn't deserve to be.
You know what's kind of funny? If you're watching this on, like, YouTube, if we post this one with this, it's like, these are kind of the same color. Oh, whoa. Crazy.
Crazy how
I guess I can go first. Yeah, it is kind of the same shade, actually. I don't think it deserves to go third.
You think it deserves to go second?
Or first.
What?
Honestly, if this were my list, I would put it first.
What? I love it. Banana Fish?
Yes.
Damn.
You know how sometimes I buy physical copies of books?
Yeah.
Because I go to freaking Barnes and Nobles a lot and a bunch of bookstores.
Mm.
This is the only book that I bought on Kindle during this bulk read. And I regret it. I wish this one
You always buy the ones you don't end up liking.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's why I don't buy physical books. I need to love it first before I buy it.
Before you buy it. That's what my friend does. So she'll get the audiobook, but if she likes it, she'll go buy the physical copy. Yeah. I wish I would have bought the physical copy of this one. It just
takes up too much space.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, so
what's third? Can you agree with me that these two, like, one of them can be third?
Okay, I can agree with you. Okay. It hurts, but I can agree.
Okay. I really like Banana Fish, but I also really like Squid Game.
So, okay, which one do you love more, though?
This is kind of a stupid reason to like it, though. But I really like the music in Banana Fish.
It's not stupid.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you. It just, no, but that, like, makes a very big impact on me.
Yeah, I agree. It's a good, you know.
And I don't know. I also like just, like, the contributions by fans. Mm-hmm. There was another show that we wanted to watch on our podcast called Given. Mm-hmm. And it's also a romance. And the song that was written in Given between the two main characters, the creator actually wrote that song as a fan song for Banana Fish. So it's really
really?
cute. Like, I just like
I'm excited to
what
watch it.
comes out of it. Yeah. But I think
I mean, a lot did come out of Squid Game too, but
no,
I respect.
I love what came out of Squid Game too, but I feel like Banana Fish feels a little more personal to me.
I agree.
I think it's higher than Squid Game.
So you would say it's Banana Fish, Spanish Love Deception, Squid Game, and Evelyn Hugo.
Okay, so let's talk about the first two though. I'm moving Spanish Love Deception.
You're like closer and closer.
Wait, can you agree with me for the last two? Because they're still superior.
Yeah.
And they're probably really close to each other in ranking also.
No, yeah, I agree. I can agree.
I really like Spanish Love Deception.
Like you want it to be first.
Yeah.
Damn, you know what's funny? This means this is our top read of the season, and Spanish Love Deception is our closer. I love
it
that.
is. We haven't. It's funny because we're posting, or we're filming this right now, but technically today is January 16th, and Spanish Love Deception doesn't come out.
Is it even
until
out yet?
January 18th.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
But the book is so good. You know what? I do agree with you because, to be honest, I'm more likely to reread Spanish Love Deception than I am to rewatch Banana Fish.
She doesn't want to go in front. What do I do? What do I do?
Well, that's God right
go
there. He's looking out. He's like,
God trying to move it, but Diosito knows what's up.
He knows what hits.
Out of all these reads, I really enjoyed Spanish Love Deception.
I did too. It was such a good read.
Thank you.
Love that book. I think I would actually buy that book.
I would too. Oh my gosh. Who would I recommend it to? Who would you recommend it to?
Everybody.
Really?
Well, you know.
I don't think I can
at
do it
an
to everybody.
appropriate age.
Yeah.
My mom. I think she would like it.
Honestly, if this book were in Spanish, my mom would have read it. She would have. That's hella her style.
Same.
I feel like anyone's mom in our circles would read it.
Yeah, I agree. Has Melly read it?
No, she hasn't. I should tell her about it because I feel like she would really like it too.
She would like it.
We'll tell her to read it. It's funny because we've been like reaching out to our friends to like listen to this podcast more and like support us because we're trying to get higher views and
we're trying to put ourselves out there more
because both of us aren't very much like that at all in real life.
Not at all. We're both more just like to ourselves.
We accidentally bought 6 mango drinks today. We went out today to a panaderia and you were like,
which is a bakery.
Yeah, I want a mango drink, and it came in a pack of 6, but only because it was still in the pack that it came in.
Yeah. So she didn't open it, or whoever. They didn't open it. We were
like, oh, you said we only want 2. And then she was like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we looked at each other and I was like, it better be really good.
And it is. It's really good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm drinking it right now.
I would have said something to her, but she was on the phone.
Yeah, she was on the phone.
Which is like weird because then I feel rude. Like,
yeah.
She should be the one who feels rude.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of rude. We should go back.
Rude. I know. But I think this is a good sum up of our first season. Oh my gosh.
But if we didn't have to do this tier list,
okay,
would you say your number 1 read is Shadow and Bone? Like, is that your favorite read of this first season?
No.
Is it Spanish Love Deception?
I think it's Spanish Love Deception. It's either that or Evelyn Hugo. I really like those two.
Evelyn Hugo was really good.
I would not reread Evelyn Hugo.
Me neither, because it makes me too sad.
I would not reread Evelyn Hugo, but I would reread Spanish Love Deception, but I love them both equally. So.
I feel that.
I think I would have put Midnight Library higher.
Really?
Yeah. What about you? I know Punk 57 is really low, so.
I know. I think my favorite read is Shatter Me and Spanish Love Deception. But I actually would put Red, White, and Royal Blue a little higher.
Really?
Yeah, I really liked that story.
I'm glad you liked it.
It's a good romance.
It was really good. But I think both of us together, this is a good sum up of how we both felt about it.
Yeah.
But I think we're done.
We have made it. You have reached the end of our first season. Exactly. Thank you so much to anyone who has kept up with us through these episodes. Mm-hmm. Hopefully you will stay with us for the second season.
I hope so too.
And you should watch our last episode because we did have a super fight where all of our characters had a super fight. It was a little debate. We might have to cut some stuff out though because it was a little long.
But I guess this is a turning point for us. We have to be more committed to social media. We have to put ourselves out there more and hopefully have a little following. What would our fans be called?
Oh my God. I don't know.
People and things.
Story and people.
Story and people.
I don't know. We can think about that later.
We'll think about it later.
You know what? Someone else think about it because I don't want to. Not right now.
Thank you so much for listening. You can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, anywhere you hear podcasts.
Apple Podcasts?
Oh, I'm sorry. I keep saying Apple Music. I noticed that. It is Apple Podcasts.
It's okay.
I
think they know.
Yeah, you can listen to us anywhere you hear podcasts on. If you want to leave a review or a rating for us on these, that would really help. And just word of mouth because it really helps with exposure. Also, you can watch us on YouTube and you can also hit that notification bell.
Follow us on TikTok and Instagram.
Oh, yes. We have so many things now. Oh my gosh.
So we'll be more active.
We will, I promise. Okay. Thank you so much for listening and we will see you next week.
Bye.